One from Illinois is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of H.R. 79, the Helping Angels Lead Our Startups, or the HALOS Act. I was proud to have introduced this bill with Representative Chabot during the 113th Congress, and have been pleased to see this common-sense legislation continue to gain bipartisan support. I want to thank Representatives Chabot and Sinema for continuing to advocate for this important legislation. Small businesses and startup companies are tremendous assets and sources of economic growth for our country. Economists have shown that when the economy is healthy, startups and young, fast-growing firms are the fundamental drivers of job creation. But to succeed, innovative entrepreneurs with ideas need access to capital. These investments give new companies the resources to take their idea from concept to startup to success. Congress should support this process and pass legislation that makes it easier for accredited investors to find creative, aspiring entrepreneurs. Unfortunately, certain legislation has had the unintended consequence of often making it more difficult for entrepreneurs and inventors to meet investors and access critical investment capital. The Jobs Act of 2012 has placed additional restrictions on individuals who want to invest in startups. This has adversely affected programs where young companies demonstrate their products and meet potential investors and mentors. And the legislation has curtailed startups' access to individual or angel investors and angel groups. During my more than 2 decades of business experience, I saw firsthand how angel investors often provide more than just funding for young companies. They offer wisdom, advice, and guidance as small businesses seek to grow. The HALOS Act would reopen the path for innovative individuals and young companies to more easily connect with angel investors, while still maintaining important investor protections. This bill will help small businesses better access the resources they need to thrive and ultimately create jobs, ensuring the United States remains the best place in the world to start and grow a new business. I urge my colleagues to join me in supporting this important legislation, and I yield back the rest of my time.
The gentleman yields back. The gentleman from Michigan reserves. The gentleman from Missouri is recognized.
I continue to reserve.
The gentleman from Missouri continues to reserve. The gentleman from Michigan is recognized.